Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the light bringers, and the soulpreneurs of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below with the bell so that you get notifications for all of the content that I'm sharing here on my channel, whether it's my readings, whether it's videos about crystals and angels and sharing information and teaching, or my weekly energy reports that I'm going to be sharing here on the channel, or that I do share here on the channel. So make sure that you subscribe, and I would love to have you be a part of the family. So we are going to dive into your 2020. What do you need to know? How can you best navigate this 2020? And what messages do the angels have for you? We are going to take a peek at different areas of your life. So I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently than I've been doing the monthly readings. And I'm going to dive in to different categories of your life, different areas of your life, to help just give you a clear picture of what you might expect, a clear overview for your 2020. So the first cards that we're going to take a look at are your theme cards for the year. What are the overarching themes that you're going to be focusing on as you progress through the year? Let's see. Oh, okay. What are the overarching themes that you can expect as you progress through the year? Okay, so we're going to take a peek. What I'm noticing here just in your overall spread here is that there's very much going to be an energy of getting to know yourself, self-reflection, and getting really clear about what you want, what you believe, and the direction that you want to go in. So that's going to absolutely be a focus for you this year, and it's going to be really important. It's going to be really important for you to get really honest with yourself about your truth, about sharing your truth with other people, about defending your beliefs, standing strong in your truth. This is going to be a big theme for you overall. It's going to be really powerful. So it's going to be a big year in regard to that. I feel some major shifts that are going to come through that. I think that there's going to be a lot of discomfort that helps to shape, that helps to guide through this process, is trying to show you the way. So understand that it might be in some ways an uncomfortable year because there's a lot of shifting, there's a lot of changing, there's a lot of growing that's happening. But it's all really purposeful, and it's all meant to help you to be in alignment with your best life and what you really want and what you really need in your life. So the very first card that we have here is the Nine of Fire reversed, and this is really suggesting that maybe you haven't been defending your beliefs, that you haven't been being honest with yourself, you haven't been standing strong in your truth, and you're going to learn how to do that one way or the other this year. You are going to either, if you catch on sooner, if you begin to just be honest with yourself about things, you're going to save yourself a lot of grief this year. You are going to save yourself a lot of tension and stress and processing. So really taking some time to process and ask yourself, what do I really want in my life? Where do I really want to go? What kind of relationships do I really want in my life? What kind of job do I want? Whatever it is, whatever you're exploring, whatever areas of your life you maybe need to make some changes to, getting real with yourself about what you want and what you need, because that will save you a lot of grief through this year. Otherwise, you're going to feel kind of stuck. You're going to feel kind of stagnant through a lot of parts of this year. Then we have the Four of Air reversed. Okay, so this is you needing to reflect on things. This is you needing to take some time for self-discovery. This is you needing to meditate more, or to do things that create a meditative state, like walking, like doing something creative, like anything that's going to allow you to be in flow will help you to be in more of a meditative state. I really like those coloring sheets too that require you to color in little tiny areas, like little spaces and things like that really require you to get into like a flow, get into a focus. That can be a great way to meditate for those people who struggle to meditate on their own. So it's going to be important for you to do that. It's going to be important for you to take time for yourself, to take time to rest, to take time to balance throughout this year. That is where I think a lot of the answers that you're looking for are going to be coming from. Then we have, in the category of self, health, and well-being, we have the Wheel card reversed. So again, this is suggesting to me that you need to be honest with yourself. You need to get really clear on what it is that you want, because otherwise things are not going to progress. Things are not going to move forward. You're going to feel very stuck. You're going to feel like you are repeating the same lessons over and over and over again until you take a step back and you say, all right, how can I change this? How can I respond differently to this? How can I do this differently this time to get a different result? I always say it's kind of like a video game a little bit, where, you keep coming back and you keep trying to like win. You keep trying to get it right this time around, So recognize the patterns that you have in your life and recognize how they're playing out currently in your life right now and how you need to respond differently, how you can change it up, how you can do something different. And it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel strange because it's a different way than you normally have responded. But if you're feeling compelled, if you're feeling called and drawn to respond differently, you're really encouraged to do that, because I think that that's where major growth is going to happen for you. And again, I think that that is going to help with some of the stagnant energy. It's going to help things to move forward much more quickly. It's going to help you to feel much more comfortable through this year and happier. Okay, then we have the 5 of Fire. Okay, so this is about, whether this is parts of yourself, whether this is you battling with other people, but there is a battle over your energy, your time, your focus, your attention, okay? And the goals are competing. Not everybody is in agreement as to what is going to be the best use of your time, what is going to be the best use of your energy. And again, this is about looking within and clarifying what it is that you really want. What do I want to put my time into? What do I want to put my energy into? And for the things that you're establishing that you don't want to, it's really time for you to let those go. It's time for you to release those. It's time to do that differently this time around. If you can do that, your overall well-being is going to be positively impacted. You're going to feel really good. If you can't do that, if you are trying to juggle too much, if you're trying to like spread your energy too thin, you may find yourself having your health be impacted through that, having your feeling either just lower energy or actually having some health issues that are ignited, that are enhanced by the stress of trying to juggle too much. So making sure that you are saying no, that you are letting some things go, that you are releasing some things, and making sure that you're prioritizing your time and energy as best as you possibly can. The next category that we're going to take a look at is your work and your life's work. So this can be what you get paid for. This can be the things that are in alignment with your life purpose. This can be just what you have here, that you offer here on this earth to other people, or here in this earth, what it is that you do here that is helpful to people or helpful here on earth. So whatever that is, whatever your life's work is, whatever your work is, these cards are in connection with that. Okay, so here we have the 10 of Air reversed. Okay, so this is feeling really stuck in a difficult situation. This is feeling like things can't get better, things can't improve, and I have to tell you that it's just not the truth. And again, this is really just about you taking a look at, what do I need to change? What do I really want in my life? And making those changes. If you can make some changes that are in alignment with that, that helps to move the energy forward. Suddenly, you don't feel so stuck. Suddenly, you don't feel like you are trapped in a situation that doesn't serve you. So that's going to be really, really key this year, because if you can do that, we're going to find this 2 of Fire energy upright, and that is a new partnership, a new connection, meeting somebody that is going to help you in regard to your work and your life's work, that's going to enhance your life's work. This can be starting a new business with a partner. This can be developing sort of a partnership within the work that you already have, somebody who's a nice balance for you, somebody who's a nice support for you. But if you're not able to get real with yourself, if you're not able to prioritize things here in your life this year, this isn't going to come for you, and you're not going to feel supported. You're not going to feel as connected to people as you could be, or in your work life. So we really want to allow this opportunity to come through, and the only thing that's blocking that is you making these changes and you being honest with yourself about changes that you need to make in your life. So if you can do that, this energy is going to come through, and that's going to be a really positive thing for you, a really great relationship for you. Now, some people, when I say that, get freaked out, like, oh my gosh, so if I mess this up, this isn't going to happen for me. And no, that's not the case. It's just a matter of timing. That energy will come through for you at some point, that ideal partnership, that ideal connection, that can be a soul family connection even, but it tends to be connected with work, with a work partnership of some kind, coming into your own in regard to work. So all of that progress will come for you, but you just have to take the steps prior to that. So just what I'm saying to you is, if you can take those steps sooner, if you can do that work sooner, you're going to manifest that sooner throughout the year rather than later on through the year. So let's take a peek at what you can expect with relationships and love. So this is love, romantic relationships, this is family, this is friendships, this is coworkers, this is everybody, okay? So this is an area where I feel like you can expect really positive things, really good energy, okay? Here we have the Two of Water, and we have this Two of Fire showing up as well. So this is suggesting to me that you are calling in harmonious relationships into your life, whether it's business partners, whether it's coworkers, whether it's soulmates, whether it's soul family. This is really suggesting to me that relationships are going to be next level for you this year. So if you're already in a romantic relationship, you may find that either that clears out and you connect with somebody who's going to be more in alignment for you, or that relationship deepens and you get closer and you understand that, wow, we really do have this soul connection with each other, and just feeling really close, feeling really connected, feeling really supported. Or you may find positive shifts within your own relationships that you already have, or meeting new people that just absolutely bring out the best in you. So I'm excited about this energy for you. I think that that's going to be fantastic. In regard also to energy, I think that people are going to need a lot from you, okay? So we have the Eight of Fire, and this is like things moving rapidly. There's a lot going on at once. And so again, you want to prioritize your time and energy. You don't want to keep putting time and energy into things that do not serve you. And you also may find that these connections that you're making with new people in your life, or reconnections with people that you've known, a deepening in relationships, will actually happen relatively rapidly. So you may find that happening faster than you expected, but in a really positive way. I don't feel like this is an energy that you need to be concerned about unless there are red flags that are popping up, but instead it's like your souls just know each other and recognize each other, and you're so excited to be reconnected in this life. So that's going to be a great energy that you have overall in regard to relationships. Then we have the Six of Air, and this is showing up in the money category for you, okay? This is showing up in regard to money, finances, abundance, opportunities, all of these things. And so in this category, this is saying that maybe things haven't been flowing as smoothly. Maybe you haven't been manifesting things in the way that you would like, or maybe money has been tight, or you've wanted certain opportunities, wanted certain things, and they haven't come into your life. This is saying things are looking up, things are going to move forward, things are going to progress. So you've got to allow this to happen, but this is trying to come in for you. This is trying to happen for you. So I do feel like that's going to give you a boost. That's going to give you a lift as you see, oh my gosh, these things that I've been working on for so long are finally happening, are finally starting to sprout, are finally starting to give me some sort of reward. So I think that that's going to be fantastic. And then we have the Ace of Earth showing up here in the abundance category. And the Ace of Earth is all about abundance. It's the inflow of abundance, the card itself says, It's also a promising business venture. So if you're thinking about starting a new business, or engaging in a new business that you are feeling connected to, I would say go for it, because this is saying that it's going to bring in some great resources and some money here, okay? And you may also be starting new contracts, new connections that lead to more opportunities, more money, all of these things. So this is a great category as well for you as you navigate your 2020. And finally, the last category that we have here is, where are your mental processes at? What does your thought process look like? So the first card that we have here is the Chariot card reversed, okay? So this is, again, feeling kind of stuck. This is feeling like things aren't moving forward as quickly as you would like them to. This is really encouraging you to hold yourself accountable, to have that self-discipline, to challenge your thinking, to challenge any ways that you are keeping yourself stuck, any behaviors that are holding you back from being the best version of yourself, and really making some changes in those areas, really making some changes in regard to the way that you view the world, the way that you view yourself. If you can work on your thought patterns, if you can work on having more positive thinking, having believing that good things can come to you, believing in yourself, believing that there is a higher power that's here to support you and help you. If you can get more into that mindset, you're going to manifest amazing things for yourself, but you've got to work on getting yourself into that mindset. That mindset is one of the things that is going to move you forward. When you understand your truth, when you understand what it is that you want and where you want to go and what you want to put yourself into, things move forward for you and things improve. So allow that process to happen and allow yourself to receive that clarity that is trying to come your way, okay? And then we have the 7 of Fire reversed, and this is all about defending your beliefs, defending your decisions, not letting other people, other situations influence the decisions that you're making for yourself. Really listening to your own intuition, to what your intuition is calling for, and following that. This is also about standing up for yourself, standing strong in your truth, but choosing your battles wisely and not allowing yourself to engage in battles that just you don't need to have. Maybe these are fights that you find yourself feeling pulled into, arguments that you feel yourself getting pulled into, drama that you're getting pulled into. Don't do it. Step away from it. This is one of those things that you don't need to engage your energy into, that it's time for you to release so that you can move forward in your life and so that you can move forward into more of a positive energy, more of a light-filled energy, because the more you step away from the drama, the more you step away from that negativity, the better year you're going to have for 2020. So those are your cards. Those are your messages for the year of 2020. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or Clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button, and I would love to hear from you in comments below. Thanks so much, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care, guys.